Hello everyone, welcome to our group presentation. First, I would like to introduce my group. There are 3 members in my group and all of us are English instructors from Văn Lang University. And me, my name is Nguyễn Thị Nhung. Today, on behalf of my group, I would like to share our group research about implementing moodle-based activities in teaching and improving our first-year student pronunciation at Văn Lang University. My presentation consists of 5 parts: introduction, literature review, methodology, results, findings, and implications. So let's start with the first part. In Vietnam context, particularly Văn Lang University context, due to overloaded school syllabus, our students have very little time for their pronunciation practice in classroom. Besides, multi-level learners with different learning style and pace in a very big classroom may affect their learning performance negatively. How to deal with this problem? Our group felt that, according to Fraser 2000, it is said that learners should have more computer-based pronunciation resources to reinforce their learning, and teachers can use these resources to enhance their teaching. That made us come up with our research questions. Can moodle-based activity improve students' pronunciation at Văn Lang University, Vietnam? Now, let's come with some literature review to see what our group reviewed from other revered researchers on these issues. According to Lido, 1964, and Azawi Mohammed, 2016, the importance of intelligible pronunciation acquisition in EFL is crucial to the entire process of both oral language development for the skills of listening, reading, and writing. It's also important for full communications, and learners of language have trouble in recognizing certain sounds. Now, let's talk about Moodle and its prominence compared with previous traditional tools to teach pronunciation. And we know that Moodle nowadays in open source is free and widely used in education. There are various types of tests, filling, multiple choice, matching, true false, short answers, and variety of useful resources, just like forum, charts, blogs for learning cooperation. It is easily managed and controlled with students log. With these functions, we think that teachers can use Moodle as a tool for students to practice pronunciation. Our students can record their voice and then upload their recording in the forum. Then teachers and their partners can give feedbacks on their recordings. Additionally, some pronunciation tests can be designed and automatically marked on Moodle, which is really time-saving for teachers. Next, I would like to talk about some methodology that we used to carry out our research. First, about participation. 62 EFL undergraduate university students in different majors are picked up for the research. They are divided into 2 groups: experimental group with 32 students and the control group with 30 students. We use mixed method, quantitative and qualitative. For the data collections, we have report test, questionnaire, semi-structured interview. And for data analysis, we use SPSS. Now, let's talk more about our group data collections. First, the pronunciation pre-post test were designed to measure how students make progress in their pronunciation before and after applying the blended lessons. Their pronunciation in the test was evaluated according to V-Step speaking scale. Second, a questionnaire was given out to the learner to investigate their attitude towards pronunciation improvement with moodles. The questionnaire included 6 questions, like a scout. Finally, a semi-structured interview was carried out with 6 students. Students freely share their opinion, and the researcher have a deeper understanding of the learner point of view about this type of learning. So next, I would like to present the results and findings from our research. First, this is the result from the pre-test and post-test. Look at the table. We can see that both group experiment and control group make progress in their pronunciation. However, the experimental group has improved 66% better than the other group. Let's take a look at the result from the questionnaire. The table indicated that most of students agree and strongly agree with the given statement. Surprisingly, just minority of respondents disagree and no disagreement was rated. Okay, so it means that from the learner point of view, taking part in moodle activities could have students better their English pronunciation. And from the open-ended questions is interview, the student acknowledge the benefit from moodle activities. They agree that the moodle activities have improved their pronunciation. Now they can distinguish consonants and vowels. They can recognize their own mistake and they can correct themselves. They think that they are confident to speak English in classroom. And now they speak more fluently. They feel motivated. So the last part of our presentation today, I would like to talk about the implications of our research. Moodle, what is interactive activity, can meet this demand and motivate students in pronunciation classes. Moodle can boost students' pronunciation and enjoyment, or to reinforce the interaction between teacher and student and among students. Besides that, before implementing this type of learning, the instructor should consider some following issues. Instructors should give time for participants to get used to the online class, like joining the forum, uploading the recording files, and giving comments on their peers' recordings. Instructors should think about the proper timing for implementing the blended learning model to balance and optimize course instruction and class activity. So that's all the references of our research. Okay, that's the end of my presentation today. Hope that we can make some contributions to Open TESOL 2020. And we hope that this research can help you generate some teaching ideas for improving EFL learner pronunciation. Thank you for listening.